Ready for battle. Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Alright, so. Alright, so. Alright. Where's the Pharah? So we have Pharah playing in this top right area. Or, not sure really what this area is called. That's balcony. And I guess this would be small balcony? Yeah, okay, so she's playing on small balcony. While we have a soldier that's playing on big balcony. But he was trying to 1v1 the Zen. But it looks like that didn't go so well, so he's retreating. That's fair, that's fine. Mercy would have been caught out saying I need healing, and then she'll go and get her. We also did not notice this, but if we did, we probably would have focused it. Not really, because of the position she's in. But this would be a great time to pin her, and that's the Czar. She's really cut out. While at the same time, we know that the Rein has no supports. So its primary focus is Rein. Kill, go to Ashe, cuts off these two. The Zarya and the Zen. Zen might be able to run away, but Zarya will be cut off and die. So, just watch the massacre happen. Yep. Gets called out. Zarya, Zen, running. I need to play cart, because they need a... 3 of us need to play cart. But... they still survive, so now it's my duty to play cart. So, now they're coming in to try and contest, but we know that they lost a support and a tank, so we can just easily focus. And, yeah, now it's just a continuation. We're not dying, and we're getting picks. Easy ult charge.
The payload has reached.
So yeah. Bye. I see you in 2 minutes. So let's look over here. McCree, Sigma, and Mercy Zen. This is really scattered here. So theoretically, D.Va, baby D.Va. Actually, no, we have Pharah here. Mercy should die. Zen should run. Soldier is either being called to fight these two, or he's retreating from this. But Zen does see the McCree, and he does call him out. And we do know that they have the newer spawn. Or, sorry, the old spawn. So, Zen calls it out, and if I'm correct, they should all rotate after this. Yeah. Ooh. This soldier is just going off, our soldier. Yeesh. So yeah.
Time to raise my APM.
I've got you in my sights.
So yeah. So, soldier pops visor. Now, at this point, it should be called out. Yeah, at this point, it's... okay, we tried, we need to fall back, right? They use trans and voila, I'm here. So now this is a proper fight. Torb's behind. Zen's on stairs. D.Va should be able to get the Zen here with a disturb as well. So... two of them are still respawning. Torb's behind. We don't know that. We know that Zen's on the stairs. I see that the Sigma's by himself being pocketed by Zen. So I call everyone push up. Then I get a call out saying they're behind. Focus to the Torb. We still didn't kill the Torb. There we go. Now I'm pushing up. tries to go for the res, survives it, surprisingly. But we should get cart here pretty soon, because it's only Zar. And then that's the point.
Payload has reached the checkpoint.
So, this is a mixture of like, it's like a mixture of two things really. It's perfect timing, pretty good callouts, and a little bit of mistaking. But the mistakes actually turn up and help us. But yeah. So, keep in mind while all that was happening, that was at 1.5 to 2 speed, right? So that means every second's like 2 seconds, maybe every 2 seconds is like 2.5 seconds, right? So, if I go back 20 seconds, if it loads that quickly, I then go back another 20 seconds, we're at 40 seconds. Ooh. I go back another 20 seconds. That's a minute. And I go back another 20 seconds. 120. So it's been 1 minute 20 seconds, right? And for what did I do for 1 minute and 20 seconds? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I've got you in my sights.
And there. In this game overall, I spent 6 minutes just sitting on a cart. In total, like I've been on the cart for about 6 minutes, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that I wanted to show you that, or well, I guess post about that because it's something that it's like staggering almost, but it's perfect staggering. This is what I call like a perfect stagger, because the way that it's set up is that in a stagger usually it's like they're always down a player or two because they're not fully resetting. While rather in this scenario, it's I cannot speak. It's more of because of the we knew when they weren't set up, and we knew when they were set up. And every time when they were set up, we fell back and regrouped because we did not have a shield tank, because the shield tank had to push cart. And the other 5 kept getting the perfect scenario, which is first this. Oh, I should probably play this. The first group of 4 people were cut off, so it's a 5v4, and it's down to a. I think we didn't know this, but we knew they were down a player, so we should take the fight. I think they were down Sigma McCree, so that's DPS in their shield tank essentially. And because of that, we were like, yo, we can get this fight. We get the fight. Now they have to wait an additional 20 to 30 seconds, and that was just spent creating space and moving the payload, which is perfect because we held right here, which is perfect because if you hold further up, not only is that closer to their spawn, but think about the distance from there to our respawn, and you don't receive really any heals or cover. So it's better just to hold here-ish, and if you feel like you have the perfect opportunity, like what Farah just did, so let's go back a little bit. That's really the only time, because right now we're holding up here to see how many picks we can get, right? They're all group up, so we're falling back. You see how Soldier falls back. Now, Soldier retreats. Farah's like, I can ult this. Sigma and Zarya are focused here, and I almost thought, what in the hell? Okay. Mercy's with them, and she knows that there's at least 1 or 2 people in here in this little area. So, What does she do? Gets the turret. Doesn't really matter. Gets the Zarya. And gets the Mercy. And now that forced out trans, but that Zen should have popped that ult as soon as he heard the barrage and pushed up. So that was a perfect suicide play. Now they're down 2 players. While we are also down 2 players, keep in mind. So now it's an even fight. Now this is a fair fight. Now it was fall back to point, wait for some people to respawn and keep fighting, to now we can win this. So we push up now. 1, because they're down a healer. 2, it's Zen. Zen with no trans. So they cannot receive any heals unless it's one person. And we have a Mercy, Zen, D.Va. D.Va goes after the Zen. I go after the Sigma and Soldier, forcing them back. The people that respawned are coming back. We pop trans, we kill Torb and Zen. Now we push up. Sorry, tries to contest. We kill her. Takes a little bit though. And then this is probably the most perfect series I've had, at least on the attacking side of Rialto. The ending gets a little bit sloppy because that's the first proper fight I'm in. So that means this is the first, besides first fight, this right here is the only proper fight I had where it's 6v6 and I had Shatter. And I cuff it. Like, I'm not surprised. And look, there's just moving point. Now, in full honesty, on this part, it should be Zen pushing, no, yeah, Zen on payload, and me up with the team. Because if that was the case, that means not only do we have a shield, but I really do think that Pharah and Soldier were would have survived. So now we lost DPS. And full honesty, we lost DPS. We should have fell back. But I felt confident. Now if I get the Shatter off, we get the Soldier, Sigma, and then we can focus the Czar. That's the plan, right? What do? I Shatter. I notice I'm at like 100 HP. Or not 100, like 50, 100-ish actually. There's a Valkyrie above me. I don't know that, because I'm hyper focused and tunnel vision. And you can see Zen's trying to heal the D.Va. D.Va's focusing Torb. Ryan is doing whatever he's doing. Whoosh. And already, not only 1, we wasted Shatter essentially. 2, I shattered useless targets, and if they were, it could have been useful in the sense that I said. But I do not do that. What do I do instead? I notice I'm low. I have to shield up. I'm pocketed. And we did thankfully force out a grab. Out of everything we did, a Shatter for a grab is really good, especially since they used essentially 3 ults that fight. So now we have the ult advantage. They don't stagger her, surprisingly, when they should. And we end up winning the fight, I think. Yeah, we should have ended up winning this fight. But yeah, so that's what a high plat diamond lobby's like. Props to our DPS, X-Humanity, and P-Bub. That's funny to me. But yeah, they did a really good job. I really do think my biggest weakness when I play shield tank is that I'm very tunnel vision, and I think I have a low awareness skill. Like not low as in like, oh, he didn't notice this or this. No, I mean like in the competitive area I am in, where the awareness needs to be, oh, you notice this person died, you can do this. I can do that. I can say, oh, their DPS died, we can push up. Oh, their support died, they don't have that much healing. Focus their healer and they're screwed. But I am on the, if my person dies, either I don't notice or the person who dies needs to call out, hey, we're down something. Like, hey, we're down to Zen. Hey, whoever died needs to say, hey, we're down something. And that's usually how it is in the higher. You need to do that when you're more higher up so that players are more aware. Called out. This DPS duel is amazing though. That was a good combo, actually. Now, Farah says, I have Barrage. And I say, I have Shatter. Let's combo this. So, I say, I'm about to Shatter, I'm about to Shatter. When Sigma retracts his shield, I am going to Shatter. So, we're waiting. They get the kill on Farah. Farah says, I'm coming. So I said, okay, I'm gonna Shatter when Sigma retracts shield, so get ready. And so he puts up the shield. So now Zen alone can probably kill either the Sigma if he focuses her, or the Mercy in most of Sigma's health. Gets 3. Oh, almost gets 3. And then yeah, that is round 1, and that's probably the best and one of my favorite attacks, just because of how easily we dominated first point, got to second point, and we went through most of second point just pretty quickly, just because we held where we were supposed to, either purposely or just like very conveniently. And I want to say we got through third point a little bit rusty, but we still got 2 minutes and 47. So yeah, that's only reason why I stream is because I want to point this out, so that if anyone, I guess specifically Alfredo and Mark, whenever they see this, they get a little bit more knowledge, or maybe this is too advanced and they don't understand anything. But yeah, it's just something cool. Anyway, boy.